Basically, we are here tonight to send a message to the Dallas Police Department and our elected officials. We appreciate the show of support that they offered on Friday night with the mayor touring Cedar Springs, with DPD kind of out shaking hands and smiling on the strip. And really tonight we want to know where they were 2.5 months ago. We want to know why it took 15 gay men with their heads bashed in before we got this kind of show of support. We want to know why Katy Trail, why a few straight white women get mugged on Katy Trail, and we see police cruisers, and we see mounted patrols, and we see bicycle cops, and they have the guys in jail in under 2 weeks, yet we've been living in terror in Oaklawn for 2.5 months. We want answers. We think that this, certainly we're not here to bash the police, but we do see that this highlights a systemic rift in the way that all marginalized people, not just LGBT people, but all marginalized people in Dallas are treated by law enforcement or served by law enforcement, and we're stepping out to address that. And we're hoping that Chief Brown and the mayor will be joining us tonight. They are invited. They've been very publicly invited. We'll see. But we need them with us. We're not here to bash the police. We're here to say, look, a new conversation needs to be started with the way that minority communities are served, because it's not equal, and these guys are still at large. How many more is it going to take before this is really taken seriously?
Well, we had a day of remembrance not more than a couple of days ago, and wasn't there someone assaulted that night?
I'm not sure. Was that Friday night? Or was it Saturday night?
No, that's...
If it was on Friday night, then yes, there was someone assaulted that night.
Yeah, he came out of the...
It was the 20th. Was that Friday?
Yeah, he ended up crawling underneath the car to keep from getting hurt.
Exactly. On Trans Day of Remembrance.
Right.
There was an attack. That was Friday night. The pictures were horrible. He's covered in blood. He's a well-known bartender on the strip. Everyone knows him. He's really well-liked. And I think they really hit home for a lot of people. It's, this makes 15 that we know of. We know of.
Yeah, we know of.
I think the news says anywhere between 12 and 13. We've actually had several that have not wanted to go forward to police.
Right.
I think that actually highlights, part of the problem. That our community, there's so many in our community that aren't comfortable going to police. That's got to be fixed. And I think that it starts with not just us stepping out, but DPD stepping out and saying, we've got some real shortcomings, and we're going to come together as a community, as a city, as a police department, and address them.
Duff meeting where DPD said, if you're illegal, you get assaulted, you need to call 911. We're not the state, we're not the feds, we're not going to drop you off at the local immigration center.
That was encouraging, I think, but I think that historically that's not been proven to be the case. I think that a lot of homeless queer youth, a lot of people of color, don't have that same experience with DPD, and we want to address that. We want to come together and find solutions that don't further marginalize the most marginalized people in our city.
This is William, hopefully your favorite videographer from Two Hats Publishing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please leave comments below, or like, follow, or subscribe to us and get notices of all our videos. We love it, even when you call.